So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. You that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is We hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at AstroWorldWeb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optilong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to AstroWorldWeb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shadows. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black. my telescope now. Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
Another lost Lone Ranger. Can I break this spell? I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I felt a lot of women who refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take all your money and whatever else bring. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Oh. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. come on down again, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating in space, guys. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Seems to me that I have lost my friend. Catch the sunset off the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. You're afraid, you're feeling alone. Time and space can never unfold. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghostly embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back for lands of blue. Oh, na 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 na. Sitting at the lake, I'm feeling confused, but I had my guitar, so I played this blues. But I'm afraid, what might be true, that I might never be back again. Seems to me that I've lost my friend.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta.
So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah! I'm coming, you can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel
Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels it. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels it. Yeah. And I feel.
Let me get. We're going through a little mix-up here tonight, so give me 1 second. And well, there we go. There we go. Can you see yourself now, Eric?
I can, yeah.
All right. So tonight, let's get Eric's name off there. There we go. Tonight's, we first I thought I was going to be flying solo tonight. So I guess, so Dave graciously decided to say, "Let me come on, give me the link," and he's going to hang out with us tonight. So for those of you that don't know the face to the name, I'm sure you've seen him in the chat. We got Dave Schaefer here with us, a longtime AstroWorld fan, and thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem.
See, I love the Patriot Astro shirt. It's great. So
yeah,
got it. Yeah, and you're also been the beneficiary of one of my telescopes, right? Didn't I?
I am. I've got your 127 carbon fiber. Awesome. I'm getting ready to put it back up. So I've been using the 80, my Williams Optics GT81, and now getting time to, go after things like, M1 and some other things that I want to get that I'd like to use the 127 on.
Absolutely.
That thing's heavy though. With everything put on it, it's heavy. So
it's like a big long bat. It's like,
it's huge.
That's why when I used to put it in the case, I only had the telescope, and then I had with that one I actually had everything hooked up to it at once because I had such a small setup at that time.
Right.
But now I couldn't even do it with the 268 and the filter wheel and everything. I couldn't even do it anymore. So I would have to take my imaging rig and box that, and then box the scope.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it's. I had to get the peer extension when I got it for the EQ6 because.
Oh yeah, you smack right into.
It would have hit the legs and my head without. Yeah.
Well, as everybody could tell, Eric unfortunately called out sick to work today, and he is not feeling well. I think it's his back again, so I think he's just getting over the the pain and everything. So we wish him well. But before we get started, I should really go over the upcoming guests and the slides and all that kind of stuff because we should really do that. And then we'll get to brass tacks. Probably going to be an early night tonight, maybe an hour show. But it's good. It's gonna be cool. We got some good stuff going on coming up soon, starting next week. So let's go take a look and see what we got. All right. And so, for those of you that are new to the show, I haven't seen anybody in the chat that's new. So I see Tom, I see Chris, I got Jay, Bob Bryan. How you doing, Bob? Hello, Newman, and all you other crazy people out there. Thanks for coming on and hanging out with us tonight. Another Wednesday night, and the first episode of season 5. So episode number 311. So it looks like we're going to break 400 episodes at the end of this year. So welcome to everybody. And looks like we got to go over some of our sponsors. Now we do have sponsors that we're giving away some stuff over the course of the year. Woodland Hills is one of them. So thank you for them for giving us all that money last year. Our Red Giant level, Prima Luce, Camera Concepts, and Optolong. Thank you so much. Don't forget Masters of Pix Insight and IP4AP. Really cool stuff. Every Friday we give out a free Masters of Pix Insight workshop, and every month we give away a free 1-year subscription to IP4AP. So pretty cool stuff. So thank you for them to give us all that stuff. For those of you that don't know also as well, I'm sure most of you know by now, we have our own retail store, AstroWorld Telescopes, where you can get pretty much anything you want these days. Just got in Leah filters. I got another C Star here. I got a whole bunch of stuff. So really good stuff going on there. And we're gonna click to this. There we go. And let's see if we can start this now. Let's see if this will work right. Because I had some issues before with it. Let's see if it works. And there we go. All right. So thank you, everybody. What's that?
The scroll.
The scroll. I got the scroll. So I don't have to say everybody's name. It's nice. So it just scrolls up now. So it just goes on. So thank you to everybody, all the members that have been supporting us throughout the years. And we have bunch of different levels and actually a lot of people are going to be getting merch. I just got a letter from everybody that's going to be getting merch from the Patreon. So if you're a Patreon subscriber and it's your time, be prepared. A lot of you get a lot, but the ones that use, I think that are Black Hole, I could be wrong, or higher, is going to be getting their tote bag. So you're going to get the first ones to get the AstroWorld tote bag. So that's on the way to 5 or 6 people. So thank you for everybody. If you want to support us as well, please feel free to go hit us up on Patreon at AstroWorld TV, and you could become a Patreon member and also support us and allow us to do things like NEEF and all that other stuff. So Protostar members, we have like 6 different levels, anything from like $5 to $50 a month. So the higher the level, the better the perks. So thank you, everybody, for the Patreon member. Thank you, everybody, for everything. I appreciate everything. And we're off for another year. Season 5 is starting tonight. And I'm going to go back to this and the sponsors again. Where I gotta fix this a little bit. There we go. And there we go. So there we go. We do that. And that. So for those of you that know, we did have a member that passed away last month, Nigel Arnold Hogarth's Astrophotography. He does have a GoFundMe page. The information is there. So all of the money for this goes to Cancer Research UK in the name of Nigel Arnold. So this was created by Luca Matico, a long time friend of the show. But if you want to make a donation in this holiday season, please, that's one of the places. And we're going to talk about another place tonight as we go on throughout the show. So So it's just some nicer news. Nico Carver will be coming on this Wednesday night to come and hang out with us. Hey, he's been on. Actually, this will be his first solo show. He was on Astropalooza last year, and then he's going to be going on his first solo show this year on this Wednesday coming up. Pretty cool. Followed by Maxi Falieres from my buddy from Argentina. Another person who's been on the show doing a lot of great astrophotography from Argentina. He's going to show us all the stuff that he's going on. Then Adrian Bradley the following Wednesday, a nightscaper. That's him with the nice image that he took from his star party. And then February 7th, we got the return of AstroDoc. Ron Brecher is coming on. Max Pix Insight ambassador and really good friend to the show. Then February 14th, for his first time on the show, Greg Crinklaw is going to be coming on. A lot of people had a lot of questions regarding Sky Tools and Sky Tools imaging. So he's going to be there to answer it. And then Mabula is coming on. Whenever he releases APP 2.0, he will be on. So that will be the way to go. And we got the AstroWorld Image of the Week winners. The calendar is done. Join us on any of other social media platforms. Discord is becoming such a great platform for a lot of information. So I know a lot of people. I know Dave's on there and Norm's on there. Chris, everybody's on there. So it's great to see everybody on there. We have about 130 people on there, and it's pretty cool. So all right. So with that being said, we're done with that part of it. And we got part-time Eric. I got to get rid of that letters on the screen. But the first thing I should really say, and I'll premise this by saying I got this person's what you call it. Oh man, I'm losing. I got a massive brain fart. This person said I could do this. So for those and I know he's in the chat. So Dylan Reese Bloodstone out there has really stumbled along a really bad rough patch in his personal life. I know he's been talking a little bit about in the chat, and Dylan, I don't know how deep you want me to go, but he's in some dire straits right now. He's pretty much he's been kicked out of his house, bad domestic issue kind of thing. But you know what? We did a lot of good things for a lot of good people in the past. Bloodstone, there is a GoFundMe. It's called the Give and Go. There is also a PayPal link in the description below. If you could make your way to kind of send even a $5 donation or anything at all, hit the link in the description below. The first one, the GiveSendGo.com, and make a donation to him because he is with a child and he really doesn't have a place to stay. So if you could think about it, just please go there. And it's in the description right there below. But Dylan, you've always been I'll just talk to you directly. You've always been a great watcher of the show. You've been a good friend to me. We've been talking for about 2 years. Of course, I'll do anything I can in my power to help you out, and I'm sure that the members will too. So please hit the link in the description and give them 5, 10, 20, 100. I don't care what you can. Whatever you can, give what you can for him. He's been a really bad patch right now. So just that being said.
Sorry to hear, Dylan. It's tough. I know. Been there, done that. So I know what you're going through.
So it sucks. It sucks. I mean, and it's my day isn't as bad as Dylan's. Last 3 months. I'm down to drinking White Claws because I couldn't find anything to drink. So I was in a rush. But anyway,
you're so cosmopolitan, Dan.
Well, these were taken out of my wife's fridge, so I I was gonna open a bottle of wine, but I forgot. I spent $65 on a Malbec, and I said, you know what? I don't think I want to open this for tonight, just to drink.
What year?
I could go look at it. I don't even know, but
I'm curious what year.
I don't even know.
65.
Yeah,
God
$65
damn.
for if you want. Give me a second. I'll go find out right now. Hold on.
So, guys, if you haven't voted for Picture of the Month, they're up. I voted earlier, so some good pictures up there. Other than that, I hope you guys are all having clear weather. We're not having clear weather here on the East Coast. It has not been good. I've had 2 days in the last month. That's about it.
These things could only go
And
in
the
one way.
verdict?
What's that?
What's the verdict?
So I'll show it to you. So this is you know it's expensive when it comes with these stupid tags on it, you know. So this is a Jose Zucardi Malbec, 2016.
Oh yeah,
So
that's a good
95%.
one.
It's 95% Malbec, 5% Cabernet. So we'll see.
So you need to open that in 2025.
Well, I have a 2006. I don't even know if it's any good anymore. 2006 Hess Select bottle of wine. It just Hess Select isn't the best wine by any means, but for those of you that are wine drinkers know it, and it was the last bottle of wine I bought with my dad. Just hasn't drank it. My dad passed in 09, and we just never drank it. And it's sitting in my wine cabinet for 17 years. But we'll see. Then will that link I should know. So if you want to send me a link, Dylan, on Facebook, I can put it in. You can put links in the chat. So if you want to send me another link, put it through on my Facebook and I'll put it in the chat and then I can do it. But so Dave, you have been, I got to be honest, you have been over the past 2 years. I mean, I remember meeting you for the first time down in DC when I was there. It was there as a, basically a drop off for
Selling me your scope.
yeah. And then you live very close to my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I'll just bring it down when I go visit her. And since
She was
that
having
time,
eye surgery, right?
yeah, she was doing something. I forget what it was. My mother-in-law, literally, she just left today after being here since
The holiday.
no, which holiday? This was like I think November 8th. She's been here for like 2 months.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I love my mother-in-law. She is awesome and she is great. But 2 months in a small house when you're used to living alone, it's living with your wife and just hanging out, it's a little.
Yeah, that's like
I don't want to
we
say anything too
I
bad. She
share
may be
my house
watching, so
with a stepson and his girlfriend right now. So and that's like
yeah.
one day I'll be an empty nester. I
Yeah,
can't
well,
wait.
but you've been doing some awesome pictures with the scopes that you have and all the stuff you've been doing. I mean, you're a multiple picture of the week winner. You won a picture of the month this year. You're in the running, I think, right, for
Yeah.
picture of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
I
you're in the
don't think
running.
it'll be picture of the year, but it's going to be on a calendar page. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the calendar is done. Everything is done in the calendar with the exception of the picture of the year. That's it. It took me like
The cover
hours
photo.
to put this together. It took me hours.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Let me see. Did you give me a link in Facebook or Discord? Let's see. I see it on Dylan TV's. Oh, I put that in all that's in the description, but if you want, I'll put it in the chat.
Tom, I have right now 4 scopes.
Yeah, what do you have?
So I have a Meade 80 millimeter triplet, the Williams Optics GT81. I have a your 127 carbon fiber, and I have a 8-inch Ioptron RC.
How do you like the RC?
I like it for its focal length.
Okay.
I've been kind of fighting with the collimation a little bit. I've got all the tools to do it. I just don't have the patience, I think. Because every time I think I've got it right, I get it out under the stars and do a star test. And, I just can't seem to tweak it to get it just right,
It's always been one of the things with RCs that people struggle the most with is the collimation.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to get an artificial star, so I don't have to, put it out on the mount and do all that. I want to be able to do it indoors and make sure I've got it. Because a lot of times when I'm out there trying to do it, it's butt cold, and it's just one of those things. And plus, my image, my mount and everything sits on my back deck.
Yeah.
So it's susceptible to vibration if I'm out there messing with it. Where if I was downstairs in the basement where it's dark, it's a concrete floor, it's going to be more stable, and I can, probably get a little more accurate doing that with an artificial star.
Sure. Yeah, as long as you got the distance to do it too. So
yeah, I definitely have the distance. That's not an issue.
Not good.
It's just being able to be on a stable surface while trying to adjust the secondary to get the nice donut.
Yeah, it's like one of those, like when we used to work for Camera Concepts, we used to do indoor collimation up to an 8-inch Schmidt. Now, those people that know the store will not know this, believe it or not. So if you go downstairs into the basement of Camera Concept, that goes the length of the entire strip mall. So
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
So I was able to put it was dark, and I was able to put a star on a box, like just lay it on a box and go
Yeah.
with the up to a 9 1/4 inch Schmidt. I could get the star.
That's pretty good.
And it was literally like a football field long. This thing, it's crazy.
Well, that's really far. I don't think you need that much.
No, you don't.
But
You don't. I only used about half of it, but I mean, but it was. I probably could have done a 14 down in that basement.
Wow.
But who the hell wants to carry that down? Cement stairs. So and then back up.
Nah, yeah, it's a big scope to be dragging up and down the stairs.
Yeah, it's super long down there. There's like 13 or 14 stores that have, spaces in that basement down there. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I haven't done any images.
I had an 8-inch Meade Schmidt that I ended up donating that to Reach for the Stars.
Oh, you did? Oh, nice. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
I had that, and I had it came when I got it. It was with the LX65 Altaz mount, and so I donated all that to him. It had I put a Feather Touch focuser on it that I included with it. There was a number of things I donated to him.
That's awesome.
With all that stuff.
Yeah, it's time to get him back on the show and do maybe another an update show because to see what they're up to because
he's a good guy.
yeah, he's a great guy, and it'd be great to have him and maybe his wife come on the show and just chill out with us. Carlos,
Yeah,
Eric, I
sure.
always say,
Carlos Aragon.
I always say, Carl. I gotta think Lord of the Rings first, and then I gotta, then I get his
It's
name.
Aragon, but it's not Aragorn.
I know, but I think I called him Aragon like 3 times on the show, but he's really great guy. He has an awesome story, and it brings a tear to my eye every time I hear his story. And it's a really great and noble cause. I think it's time. I'm gonna. That was actually Eric's pickup. Eric had a pickup with that. When we were doing, we did a lot of fundraisers that year. We did Reach for the Stars. We did the Lima Observatory that was
That's right. That got robbed.
robbed. Time to get him back on too and see how he's doing because I actually went down there and dropped off all those eyepieces to him that we donated. AstroWorld donated to him a whole bunch of Explore Scientific eyepieces. So it was a lot of fun. So what you've been imaging there, Dave? Because I haven't been doing a damn thing.
The last 2 times I've been able to do anything, I've been trying to get the Christmas tree cluster and all that, the Cone Nebula. I did get some data last night, some RGB. I've got to. I tried to get some HA, but when I woke up this morning, I realized that I got one good HA photo and hit the trees. So it was like 11 out of the 12 for the 1 hour of HA I was going to try and get is in the trees. So I've got to adjust my horizon in Nina because it's not accurate.
Yeah,
it's about an hour.
It works when you get it down. It just takes a lot. It takes a long time to tweak.
I got to tweak it because it's about an hour off.
Okay.
Which is fine, which means I can start an hour earlier. But it's like I go to where I'm looking at I'm trying to set up my sequence and I'm looking at my horizon and I'm counting, okay, I got this much time. How many frames can I get? This much time, blah, 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 blah. And then I wake up this morning and realize I got one HA and the rest are all in the trees. And it's like, God darn it.
Hey, what? I actually lied. I lied. You know what? I did do one image. I did one image. You want to see the one image? Here you go. Here's the one image.
It looks. Oh, is that with the sea star?
That is with. Hold. Let me get the screen off that. That is with the sea star. 31 minutes.
That's not bad. Somebody posted on Discord a image of the Crab Nebula with the sea star, and I couldn't believe how good it looked.
Yeah, I mean, for what it was, I did this. I did a couple other ones. And let me see. That's you don't want to see that. There's another one. My focus was a little kind of weird with that. That's 7 minutes.
That looks pretty good. How long are the exposures?
Only 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah. So it only allows you 10. You could see on this one, you could see the rotation here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
Up here and up here.
Yeah.
So you definitely see the rotation after a little bit. I'm wondering how that's gonna work out with the bigger targets.
Got to put it on a wedge.
Yeah. gonna put a $500 telescope. Well, actually, that's not really a big deal, but it's but it was so easy. This was also on the ricketiest, unstable coffee table in my backyard, and I got this in 31 minutes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I mean, for what it is, I mean, it's pretty.
That's
decent.
better than my first image of Orion.
Well, that's better than all of our first. I mean, I think I have my first image of Orion on here, and it's garbage. I mean, if I look through it, little quick, let's see if I just do astronomy, and I'll look through my photos just real quick and see if it's even there. I might have got rid of it because it was too embarrassing, but it was nothing. Let's see, astronomy photos. It's got to be in here somewhere. But yeah, I mean, we've all gone through these kind of things where, you know, it just wasn't what you thought it was going to be, and then all of a sudden, you know, it looks like garbage. Let's see. Yeah, of course I can't find it. I'll find it. I'll put it up there. But you know, I got plenty of really bad photos, so that I can share. But who's messenger?
Yeah, I mean that was one of the first ones I remember going after when I first started, and it was like just the whole, that first image coming across your screen, and you just go, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, and with
You're just, I mean, it's like you're like, "Oh."
yeah.
You're
Well,
like,
with the M42, the only thing I got was like this little green V cloud with some very bright stars in the middle that all look like one star, but we all know it's six. But so it was like the trapezium, but that's all I got. That was it. But
right.
it was
I think I was using a Canon 60D that I modified myself
oh
and
geez,
put it on my 80 millimeter. That was one of the first scopes I got. That
that's
me
crazy.
and I mean, it was just unbelievable. And I was using, I think, astrophotography tool then, APT,
Okay.
and it was just so wild watching that first image come across. It was unbelievable. It was, I mean, I was hooked at that point.
I tell you, like, and sometimes when you like you see these things, it's incredible that, you know, even though it's a really bad photo, it doesn't matter because you took it.
Yeah,
And
and it was just I've never seen anything like. I mean, I've had old school telescopes. I had an old Bushnell Newtonian. And looked at the planets a million times from zero, and I've always done that visual stuff back in the day. To actually take a picture and capture it, it was unreal.
you know what the funny thing is? Here you go. You'll get a kick of this. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get a decent picture. Okay, here you go. So this is one of my first pictures. And this is dating back. Let me see if I can get a date on it. Hold on a second. About 15 years ago, it looks like. Let me see if I can get it up here, and you'll get a kick out of this. And one of my first pictures. Here you go. This is one of my first pictures. Okay, so this is just with a camera, and you can kind of see right here. Here's Orion's belt,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
There's the head, and there's M42 in here. And
yeah.
look at all the telephone wires.
Oh my.
This isn't even the house I'm at now. This is the house from 15 years ago. And these things keep on following me around all over the place. Freaking telephone wire. Look at them all. It's incredible. I mean,
You're cursed.
I'm totally cursed. I need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
And
you got
then,
when you move, you got to make sure you find a place with underground electric.
what? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I wish.
I mean, we have underground electric, but the downside is my neighbors behind me. They've got trees that are 150 foot tall.
Yeah. Trees at least you could cut down, right? So.
Well, they're not my trees, or else I
Oh.
would cut them down.
I'm telling you, it's been one of those things. I'm just really rolling through my astronomy photos. I'm back in 2009. Oh, here you go. Here's my first couple of shots of M42, and this is back. What date? What is this? 2007. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is 2007.
Oh wow.
That's what that was with my 8-inch Schmidt in 2007.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a little out of focus.
Oh, no, I didn't. There was no such thing as an auto. There was a crappy autofocus. There was no such. Look at this. This is a horrible. That must have been
Woo.
wind or something.
Must have been windy. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's another one. I mean, it's I end up getting a little bit better somewhere. So not there, not there. But you know, it's definitely one of those things where you gotta learn, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the best way to learn is just do. You
there's
do it
there's
and
a
you
picture
learn.
for you.
Oh, that looks like something from Stellarium.
That is the inside of my newt.
Yeah.
And let's see. And then I started getting a little bit better.
That looks beautiful.
And a little
There
better.
you go. That looks good.
And that's a little out of focus, but I mean it was cool. And that's it. I was trying to catch green
The
flash.
green flash.
And never happened. Never happened.
Yeah, that's like one of those.
Impossible to find. It's so. I did this on a boat. This is at our honeymoon, and I was never able to get it. But
You've got to be like probably taking, multiple frames per second video.
yeah, I was. It's just. I mean, I did it on multiple days too. It's like different days. you know, clouds ain't gonna help. But I mean, it's just. This was a cool picture that I took. I thought that was cool. But
that is beautiful. Yep.
But anyway, I
And
digress.
that could count as astrophotography, if you ask me. It is a star.
Yep. It's hidden behind some clouds, but
It's hidden behind some nebula.
There you go.
Those H2O nebulas, bastards.
Yep. Telling you, jerks. But yeah, so what else? What else have I been doing? I really haven't been doing much of any imaging. I've been helping a lot of people, and let me throw this out to the group. For those of you that are out there that use the Adventure GTI, if there's anybody out there that uses that, from Skywatcher, it's the not the AZ GTI, the Alt-Az one, the one that's actually a mount head. Same weight capacity, it's 11 pounds, but it's you can use it in equatorial mode.
And that's the go-to, the newer one, right?
Yeah, the newer one. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Nikon Jax does. Okay, great. Have you tried to upgrade the legs on it? Because I got a couple of people that have been asking me on they don't like the legs that it comes with, and they wanted to upgrade it to something else. But here's the thing with the bottom: you figure you could use anything in there, but if the bottom of the not the AZ, of the GTI is flat, totally flat. So if you have a whatchamacallit, if you have a tripod, right? Like somebody was trying to buy the Explore Scientific Twilight one, but it's got the azimuth bolt in there and it's part of the mold, so you can't unscrew it, right? So you can't, all the azimuth bolt adjustments are inside the mount. You can't, there's no hole to put the bolts. So you need like one of those old EQ6R mounts where you could unscrew the
the peg, the pin.
The peg, the azimuth peg. So Gitso tripod, okay. Manfrotto tripod. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't sell those. So he's trying to buy something from me. So I'm trying to think of something.
People are saying that it's too flimsy or
the
stable
legs.
enough?
The legs are very light. I believe it's 1 3/4 inch legs, and when you get up to the weight capacity of the mount, which is 11 pounds, it just gets a little scary, So
I'm just curious, what if you hung something from underneath it, give it a lower center of gravity?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. You
Like
know,
a
you
lot of
could.
people I know that I've seen where people do that with the AM5s because the tripod's so lightweight that they'll hang a weight bag underneath it to give it a little more stability
Yeah, yeah. I
and
mean,
and
it's the same.
a little more lower center of gravity if in case it is a little windy or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's why these like the TC40 with the AM5 and the AM3, the carbon fiber tripod, the one that
Yeah,
comes with and very similar to the Pegasus tripod as well. Um, what they've been doing because they have been so lightweight, they've actually allowed the legs to extend out a little bit further. So you get that stability from the width of the legs that are so it's not a real close kind of, it's not like a TP kind of thing where it's straight up. You got the nice wheelbase, like the newer cars that are coming out that have these the wider wheelbases so they don't flip over when you're going fast. That's
right.
why. So you get that, that big surface area that you're dealing with
Yeah,
now.
wider
So
stance.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Uh, check Discord for a progress of skill on Orion. I don't know what that means.
What did he put up? Oh, yeah, big time, That's a big time improvement.
I'm trying to see where this is. So let's see. General astro image discussions. There you
Oh,
go.
Josh actually animated it.
Oh, did he? Where is it? I'm gonna open it in the browser. Let's see. Visit site.
And then Norm put his first and his last. And Norm, that second one looks great.
There you go. I'll share it. I'll share it on the screen here. So this is what Josh did. So I guess that's one of his firsts, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit better. There you go.
Yeah, I like that. I like how he animated it.
That's pretty cool, man. And then
And
there
then
was,
Norm's first and his last one, it looked good too. His last one looks great.
yeah, there you go.
You didn't put that in for image of the week, Norm?
That's the first one. And let's see, where's the last one? Oh, sorry. Discord, too many. That's the last one. Yeah, that's nice.
That
That's
looks
nice.
great.
I like the framing of it too, because it's not your normal straight up and down framing. It's kind of like on a 45-degree angle, kind
Yeah,
of
I like
thing.
that too. Yeah.
You know,
Stars look good too.
stars are great. Can you zoom in? Yeah, it's not so much on this, but looks good. Very,
Yeah.
very nice.
Very nice.
Nice. There you go. And nice.
So yeah, I've been doing, like I said, Christmas tree cluster, and then so I only get that for a few hours a night. So I've been doing the three targets. So I was starting with the wizard as it's getting ready to head out, so I could get that from nautical dark until the Christmas tree was available, and then do that for a few hours, and then after that, the Leo triplets up. So I was
Yeah.
hitting on the Leo triplet. So I've got a little bit of data on all three of those, but it's like, I mean, I started on it just after Thanksgiving. Actually, I think it was the day I got back from the Dominican. The day after, I should say.
Okay.
I got back from the Dominican, had a clear night, and then I haven't had a clear night since until last night. And then last night I did some stuff, but it's just been it's not been good.
Oh, I had a bunch of clear nights this week. I had like two, which I was shocked. But you know what? I've just been working my butt off, and I just like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just like, and I know this is like taboo. I know we have so little clear nights as it is, and all this kind. You know what? I only get about 2 hours of imaging when I actually have a whole from 5 o'clock to whatever, because I go from telephone line to top of the house, and that's that's it. So my whole west is shot. Forget it. Then my whole north is shot because of the telephone wires in the front. Then I got from the east to the south. That's what I have. And that's real. If you take a look at my, like, I know we were talking about Stellarium and the
Yeah.
the or Nina's importing that into Nina and seeing the graph.
Yeah.
Literally, you take a look at it and it's like a half moon. It's like this and a slash right down the middle because of all the telephone lines. It's horrible.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully, one more year, maybe we move somewhere. So
there you go. At least to a little darker area and
yeah,
with underground electric.
even well, I'd have to move out of state for that, but that may not be out of the realm of possibility either. So,
Come on down to Virginia.
yeah, Virginia or North Carolina, somewhere over there.
There you go. There you go.
That's fine with me. I'll be there in a second, but it's just it's a lot of life just gets in the way sometimes, and
Yeah,
building
it
the
does.
business has been an experience over the past 8 months, to say the least, and it's really been great, and I can't say thank you to all the members out there that have supported not only AstroWorld TV but AstroWorld Telescopes as well, yourself included, Dave. So I mean,
No problem.
it's been a freaking great ride, but now my office is slowly closing in on me, and I can't move anywhere. So even though this looks big
That's
because
because you're moving equipment. Move it,
oh,
move it, move
oh
it.
dude, it's so bad. I got crap all over. If you could see what's in this, I mean, it's just a disaster.
Look what I got for Christmas.
Ah, there you go.
Gift card for AstroWorld telescopes.
There you go. Pretty cool. No problem, Dan. You got it. Have a big sale.
Have a big sale.
The ticker tape is showing up. Let's see. You're right. Oh, look at that. I must have did that. I will change that right now. Hold on a second. And let's see. Adrian Bradley is on the 24th. Ah, look at that. Thank you for the pickup. Appreciate that. And I will fix that right now. And 10 million.
And for all the science geeks, this is another gift I got from my mother for Christmas. This is something that's pretty cool.
There you go. Illustrated. All right.
By
I have the
Stephen
original book.
Hawking. So I'm excited to get into that. I like reading, but that's another thing. Like life gets in the way, and you just don't have time to sit down and read. That's
I'm
why
telling you.
when I was on vacation, it was like I read 3 books in a week.
I don't even bother anymore. I do audiobooks now because I'm in the car so much.
Yeah.
I have, at last count, I think I had 283 audiobooks.
Wow.
And I've read them all at least once. So I'm a big Dune fan, as many of you know.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
I've read every single one of the books probably 2 or 3 times. I'm super excited about the new Max series. It's called The Prodigy now. It was originally called The Sisterhood, but they changed the title to The Prodigy. And it should be cool. Dune 2 is coming out in 2
Yeah,
months.
soon, right? Yeah.
Yep. Like March 24th, I think they said.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm psyched. I'm going to see that in IMAX. It's going
I
to be
was
great.
always a big Heinlein guy.
Yep.
And I am hopefully anticipating Moon is the Harsh Mistress TV series or movie.
That'd be cool. I never read it, but I heard about it.
It is unbelievable. It'd be a great mini, like a great little series or something.
Heinlein.
One season they could knock it out in one season.
Was that? I might be screwing this up. Am I screwing this up? Is that the Dianetics guy Heinlein, or is that the
no?
L. Ron Hubbard. L. Ron Hubbard was.
Yeah, it's Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Heinlein was a science fiction guy.
Robert Heinlein. Yes.
Yeah. He was amazing.
Do you still say you read an audiobook? Yes, I do. I do say I read an audiobook.
Cover.
Before
he puts it in his cassette deck.
Because do they still have cassette decks? It's a cassette deck.
I still have one in my car.
I got my
use it. I don't even use the CD player.
I got my 8-track going. Track 1, 2, 3, 4. But Battlefield Earth was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. However, the Mission Earth and the Battlefield Earth books were incredible. Yeah. They were incredible. I mean, even though the guy who wrote it is a complete psycho, he wrote great books.
That's like Forever War.
Yeah. Yep.
Terrible movie, but the books were incredible.
The books were awesome. I mean, the all the Mission Earth and the Battlefield Earth, they're all linked together. It's 11 books together, and it's it's one of the only they call it a decalogy, and it's 10 books on Mission Earth, and basically aliens want to come and take all the minerals and just rape the Earth of everything. But they're afraid that we're going to destroy it before it gets to their timetable of invasion. So they send somebody there to input and infiltrate the planet by giving them some technology in order to make them survive until the time. And it's all about that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm reading a series by a guy, Ray Lozito. And he's doing it's 12 books in now. It's called the it's about basically people get on an arc ship and head out to the closest planet that they've found. They're going to recolonate this planet, and they put them all in frozen animation. And the main character is this guy. He's part of a elite military group, and they're getting ready to get thrown to the dogs, and because of something that happened with the group they're trying to get on Earth, they get put in the ship, sent out. They find out when they wake up, instead of getting to where they were sent, like it's been 200 years instead of the 60 years they were supposed to take. They wake up not where they were supposed to be, and now they have to inhabit this planet. They go through all this stuff. They end up finding out Earth was all messed up, and there was some alien race or something that destroyed Earth, and now they've tracked this ship and they're coming out to get them, and it's just unreal. It's really good.
You got to put that title in for me, because that sounds pretty cool. I've been getting into the lit RPG stuff. Yeah, it's like Dungeons and Dragons type stuff, and you sit there and this new one is called Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's called, and basically these aliens come and destroy the Earth, and the people who survived get thrown in this dungeon, and you got to travel deeper and deeper and deeper into the dungeon, and each level of the dungeon collapses on top of itself every 5 days. So if you don't make it to the next level, you get squashed. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But hey, listen, if anybody wants to do a Roll20 D&D game, let me know. I'm sure Eric will be up to it. So if I see it in the chat. But as far as astrophotography goes, I mean, it's been kind of crazy. Although I do know that there's some new stuff coming out, and I can't say anything for the next 5 days. So there's going to be some new Astro gear coming out on January 8th. And if you like the Sea Star type stuff, you'll like this. And it's from another company, not in the Sea Star price range. I'll tell you that right now. But it's gonna be amazing. This thing that's coming out on the 8th. You got to check it out. I'll put a link somewhere. What day is today? The 8th is Monday. We'll probably talk about it on the 10th. But in all fairness, we have 2 days. We have 2 days until picture of the year, right? The picture of the year announcement is coming on January 5th. And just so we can let's take a look at this real quick. See how many votes we got so far. And I won't say who's in the lead, and I won't say nothing because I'm just going to go on the website and take a look. For those of you that don't know the website, go on the website and go vote. Because contests under images and image of the week contest, right? This is astroworldweb.com. And let's see. Cast your vote now, blah, blah, blah. Image of the month contest. This is image of the month. We're already on our first image of the month, right? Yeah. So Elephant Trunk. We got the Heart Nebula by Tom. Harold Soto with an Andromeda Galaxy, and then an M42 by Kevin Rasso. We only have 13 votes for picture of the month. Get in there and vote.
Yeah, now, I voted today.
You voted today? Well, I'll vote when I turn off my screen. I don't want anyone to know who I'm voting for. So, but image of the year voting ends Friday.
There's a lot of votes on that I saw.
Okay, so we got Bloodstone, who's in the chat, January 2023, Rosette Nebula. Then we got Tom Peters, M45. Then you got Abraham Jones, M42. Jason Pellegrini's Merlot 15. Not Merlot.
I know, he always does that.
Eric, you're fired.
Exactly.
Goddamn Pleiades. The Pleiades. But Eric, I hope you're watching, man. Josh with the Seagull. M91 by Chris. M8 by Greg. And then Pillars of Creation, M16 by Mark Ellis.
Yeah.
Billy Beckett with the Witch's Broom or Western Vale or 6960, whatever you want to call it. Scott's Cocoon Nebula. And then we got a Crescent Nebula by Ernie. And Merlot 15 by Dave Schaefer.
I know I did not misspell that.
And we have 147 votes right now. So get in there and vote if you haven't voted already. We'll see if it went up anymore.
Quick question. When does the giveaways purge?
The giveaways will be purged by Friday.
Okay, so we have to all re-up by next week.
Yep, re-up. It'll all be purged. So, but it's time to out with the old blood and in with the new, right? So,
right.
There's some names out there. You know, it's kind of like one of those things where people get in and out of this hobby sometimes, and it's been 2 years now since we've been adding up names, and it's time to refresh things a little bit. So,
well, I remember when you gave away that Player One camera, and we're never able to find the guy.
Never able to find the 3 times I tried giving that away. So we'll see. That was the first time I ever spoke about Player One cameras was when Tyler Bowman gave that to me
Yeah,
to.
I'm hearing great things about them.
Oh, I mean, it's funny, and I won't mention the person's name. It just goes to show, and this person knows if he's watching, knows how spoiled some people can be. So, so he buys a Player One camera, and it's an Artemis, and it's a regular CMOS camera. I believe I have one over here somewhere. I can get the stats on it real quick. The Artemis is the IMX. It's a 294. It's a 294.
Okay,
So it's a 294, and so
it's a big glow.
what's a big amp? Yeah. So
Yeah.
so you can imagine where this is going. So, hey, Dan, I hear you're one of the only people that are selling Player One cameras in the U.S. This thing's a piece of garbage. It doesn't
Ugh.
work. It's unusable. I got this big freaking off-site star that's like, it just doesn't go away. It's like a supernova. It's unusable. What a piece of garbage. What is this thing? I was like, can you send me a picture of what it looks like?
Big old starburst coming
Big.
in.
Right. Wait, where's my camera? So right here.
Yeah, I know
right
where
there.
it is. I have a
Right there.
294.
And it goes all the way across. All the streamers go across. I was like, dude.
Yeah, there's actually a smaller one on the other side. It meets up with.
so I go, dude, what is? Have you never had an amp glow? He's like, what's that? I'm like, it's amp glow. You don't know what amp glow is? He's like, no, I've always had like QSI and ATIC cameras and all this guys. We don't have no amp glow. What's amp glow? What are you talking about? It's normal. Take the darks. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
They'll be fine.
yeah.
They'll take it right up. Does it?
294 is finicky as hell with flats, though.
Oh, the 294. Yeah, don't do under 2-second flats. Don't do under 2-second flats. But it's I actually Pete Myers still has my 294, like 2 years. Just like Bob Santos, I got his 2600 still sitting here since not last Cherry Springs, the one before that.
The one before, yeah.
So I gotta say, Bob, if you're out there and listening, thank you for the loan. But whenever you want it back, just call me. 516-273-3771. You can call me and get it back. I'll drop it off at your house. But I hope he's okay. I haven't seen him. He's still a Patreon member. So I guess he's okay. But yeah.
Yeah, I loved my 294 mono because it was the 492 sensor.
Yep.
And it had that bin one,
Yep.
which was so high resolution.
Yep.
But
The bin one was
the
good. When you had the
flash
color, you didn't have that. So
I had the Altair color version, the
Yep.
294C, and I'll never go back to color cameras.
You just picked up that Altair GP3 cam, right?
No, yeah, I did. I have that. I'm going to be using that when I put the 127 back on for. I'm going to try and use that for my OAG.
Yep.
Because of the infrared sensitivity and everything. Yep. And then if I ever get a big enough scope to do some planetary, I'd use it for that.
A lot of these cameras now are coming out with these windows. These guide cameras are coming out with these windows that are very sensitive to the IR and the UV range all the way across. Right. And right now I think Player One makes the Mars M2 camera that has the coated window that makes it very sensitive. So I'm like, I went to them and I said, why is it only one camera? Why is it only one of the mono? Why can't you buy the glass and replace the glass if you wanted to? You know what I mean? Why can't you do it? She's like, oh, we could sell that to you, no problem. So I'm getting the windows in. So
oh, cool.
So if you
That's
want
kind
to,
of cool.
yeah. So if you want to, she's sending me the instructions and and 2 of the windows, to see if we can replace them with other mono cameras. So
So I know on the Altair cameras, they come with like the color cameras come
uh-huh,
with the UV-IR
the cut, yeah,
glass.
yeah,
Yeah. The mono cameras do not. They're straight glass, so
yeah.
they're more sensitive. Um, but yeah, I mean the 26M I got from Altair is just hands down the best
That's a
camera I've
great
ever had.
camera.
It's unreal. I mean,
When
and
you when
it's
you sent me those darks,
oh
it took me about an hour to find a dead pixel.
it's
I
unbelievable.
could I couldn't find any. I had to zoom in so far and just go row by row by row. Finally, I think I found one.
Yeah, that's
You know,
pretty impressive.
so that I mean that sensor, what Nick and the guys do over at Altair Astro, and not only with the cameras but with their filters too,
Yeah.
is nothing less than amazing. Um, so I speak to Nick over email quite a lot, and the stuff that he's been doing over there has been very, very good. Him and I
Yeah,
went
him
through
and
the
Ian are I mean, they
Ian.
make those
Yep,
solar filters that are
yep,
unbelievable. The ones that fit on the front of the scopes and
yep,
everything. And I mean, they'll custom make you one for your aperture.
yep.
And they do a lot of solar. I mean, I guess is really into it. And I mean, they do stuff in house. It's amazing the stuff they do.
Yep. I wish
They
I
are
could
what
get.
you call good with tools.
Yeah, I am not good with tools. No, I don't do it. I go and I hire somebody to do, and I tell them what I want and give them the plans. And they say, "Go." I don't care what it costs. Just do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't. I don't. I'm so. I will screw it up so bad that I don't. I am not good like that. I'm not. I am. I will. I could never do what Eric did in his backyard and build that deck with the pier and everything. Nope. Although I will, I know guys that will come over and do it for on the cheap. I know
Yeah.
people. They'll do it just because they want the experience to do it because it's cool. You know, and now because he did my pier, since then he's got 3 jobs putting piers up on Long
Oh,
Island.
that's good. That's good.
So no, Dave, no, Dave. That's what I have you for, not this Dave, the DB Dave.
Yeah.
DB, that's why I got you, man. You're the engineer. I'm just the guy that says, looks good. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, well,
No,
I have a stepson that lives in house, and he's in engineering school right now, and he works at the machine shop at the college, and he works for another guy that has a full machine shop with CNC machines and all that stuff. So, if I give him an idea of what I need made, he can make it.
yeah. I mean, I really want to get the roll off roof from Sky Shed,
Oh, that would be nice.
and just I won't do it here. It won't be until I move. There's no, but
Yeah, same here. I'm in the same boat.
yeah, I can't do it here. It's just not. It's just not worth. It's not worth the money because I'd
So
have to move.
do you leave your rig set up all the time, or
I just leave the mount outside. I don't. I bring the scope
and
in.
just cover them out?
Yeah, I just cover the mount. I can't. You know what? I'm. If it was in a dome, I would leave it outside.
Yeah, I leave
That's
mine out. I have a great cover. It's completely waterproof and everything. I
no.
just
I'm.
leave it
I'm
out.
not really so worried about the water and stuff. I mean, I'm sorry. It's maybe it's just me. I have an astrophysics refractor. I don't want to leave that outside. With the amount of times that I actually use it, how many times I actually used a scope this year in my backyard? I can probably count it on both my hands because,
Yeah,
it just hasn't been cool. I've been working with a lot of people helping them, whether it's on a computer. I mean, I can't tell you how many times this week alone that I've gone into somebody's computer and helped them with either a PixInsight problem or a C-Star problem or a software issue, Nina problems,
Right.
so that and I'm not brilliant at it by any means, but it's just that I know a little bit more than they do, and I could probably get them through it. That's all. If anything else is more craziness, I'll forward them to like Sean Nielsen's Visible Dark page and say, hey, listen, you'll probably be able to find something on this, on that. But
Right.
ROR is my favorite hardware. So ROR to me could be one of two things. One is roll off roof, and the other one is ROR. It's like a grease spray. It takes off like, it's for the glass kind of with heavy grease. You spray it and you clean it. I don't like it. It's very greasy to me, but or a ZWO firmware problem. Yep. There you go, Tom. but but you know, I would love to get a clamshell observatory, but they're so damn expensive, man. What are you going to get, a next dome, or they're just so expensive. But
Yeah, and it's once you step into that realm, you better have it, where
old one.
that's it. This is where I'm staying. This is where it's gonna be.
Yep. It's got.
What do you call it? Trevor was talking about, how he had his in his old house,
Yep.
and they've moved, and he hasn't set it up because it's just like the logistics of where he can set it up and and everything like that. Where
Is that because of the town, or is that?
no, it's because I guess the yard they moved where he wants to set it up or where he can set it up. Um, he'd have to take down some trees and stuff like that. So
Got it.
he's basically just setting up his tripod, instead on the other side where he's got a better view, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, clamshell only holds one scope, but they're nice. They're nice.
Yeah, that's why I think having a roll off, you can make it a little bigger. You maybe put 2 rigs in there.
Yeah, I would like a roll off, an automated roll off better. Like get the Dark Dragons kind of, stuff to go on it and roll it off, and nice motors and do that.
I'm curious how Amy's is working.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting. I know that she's been going through some rough times as well, and now she's got that observatory that she was building. She started that, not the Astropalooza that just passed, the one before,
The last one, yeah,
that
right.
summer, the summer
Right.
before. So we're talking, let's see, 2023, 2022. We're talking about the summer or spring of 22 that
So
she
a
started.
year and a half.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if she's okay, and I'm hoping she's all right. I got to throw her a text and see where she is and how she's doing.
Yeah.
But I would love a roll off roof. I mean, I would love to be able to put my 2 rigs in there, because in a roll off roof, I can put my 18-inch obsession and actually use it as well.
Yeah.
Put it right down. No problem. But it does take a lot of real estate, because you got to remember that the roll off roof takes double the size of your roll off. So you got the shed, however big your shed is, right? So if it's a 10 by 10 shed, you're not building 10 by 10, you're building 10 by 20, because you need the rails to go across to push the ceiling off, right? So
yeah, you're basically building a 10-foot patio.
and I'm okay with that. You know what? You just sit there and all it is just don't get really drunk and run into the poles. You'll be fine. but it's it's not, it's, you can put chairs under there, and you know what, if you're out, you got the shade. But just by the way, I just got an email right now from Nico Carver, confirming for next Wednesday.
Next
So he is
Wednesday.
in. So
Awesome.
just came across my thing. There you go. You could
Awesome.
have, you know what you could do? You could have the wife, right, sitting underneath the roll-off roof top, right? And then you could be in the shed or whatever, or in the other place, and just chill out and have a glass of wine outside underneath.
Yeah.
That's a
As long as
that's
it's a nice night.
that's a sell. Well, if it's not a nice night, I'm hoping you don't have it open. But
Well,
so,
meaning it's not 20 degrees outside.
no, 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 no. No, it's been bad. But the weather here has been cold as hell, man. It
Been
was
cold.
it was 57 degrees 5 days ago,
I
and
played
now
golf on Saturday.
uh, I, I don't. We got to go play one day. I know you'll kill me, and I'll probably want to jump off a roof somewhere. I'll probably embarrass the hell out of you. But you know what?
No,
Yeah, well, yeah, I haven't played in years. I just got
I don't care. That
I
doesn't bother me.
I'm so fat in the belly, I probably can't even swing the club anymore. So,
Get a little extra distance. You get a little extra distance from that. You know,
you got no distance, you got no torque if you can't turn.
it's inertia. You get that part going, and the rest follows.
Dude, I'm not like John Daly, that freaking freak of nature.
Freak of nature, yeah.
The guy's 300 pounds, hits it freaking 330 yards straight as an arrow. Can't putt worth a damn.
And he's got like soft hands too around the greens. It's unbelievable.
Dude, he what a mess. What a mess.
He is a mess. He's
But
my hero.
oh yeah, he was like he was great. He was like Happy Gilmore, right? Except Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore was a better putter. And that's like Dave Kingman. I don't know if you remember Dave Kingman from the 70s. He used to be a Met.
I do. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Guy was awesome. He either hit a home run or struck out. That's all he did.
Yeah.
That's all he did. It was great. He was my hero. And then they traded him, and I became a Yankee fan. So
Oh no,
oh,
never.
yeah. Well, then I stopped watching baseball after they started losing, and then I just became a hockey fan. That's when the Islanders.
There you
So
go.
Yankees started losing, Islanders started winning, and then I was an Islander fan all through since I don't know, 77, 78. Even though the Yankees were in their heyday in 78, they had like Willie Randolph and Greg Nettles and all those guys. But Thurman
Yeah,
Munson.
they were good.
But
I could never root for the Yankees.
no, yeah, I didn't think you could.
In the '80s, I was a Mets fan in the '80s. So
Oh, geez. All right, Ernie. Take care, man. At this point, I want to
See you,
golf.
Ernie.
Forget it. Everybody wants to golf. Yeah, we could get an AstroWorld best ball game going. So
we can have a local charity tournament.
there you
Raise
go.
money.
Nice. So what else is going on? Anything else going on tonight? I mean, you got anything planned besides the Christmas tree and your 1 hour of real tree shooting?
I got to get the 127 ready. I bought that huge dovetail bar so I could put the Asado and the art.
The Giotto and the Arc and the Alto.
And the Alto.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got to get that rigged up on it and everything. Make sure that's going to fit on there and do all that. But yeah, once I put that on, that means it's going on the mount and
Oh yeah.
put that on.
Yeah, you got to have that 750, whatever, whatever, the big ass dovetail.
Baseball bat of a dovetail.
Dude, we were making fun of that the other day. We were like, it's not really a baseball bat; it's like a cricket bat, really. It's like,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, kind of.
It's
Or
big.
what were the paddles? Fraternity paddle.
A patty whacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's definitely a lot. listen, there's got to be a better way engineering on how to do that alto giotto thing. There's got to be a better way than having that 19-inch dovetail to
The only other thing I can think is you get some kind of tube ring that'll fit over the end, and you attach it to a tube ring.
Yeah, I tried that, and actually, um, Tom Bramwell,
Oh,
um,
he did something like that, I
yeah,
thought.
with his Takahashi, is like a baby
Yeah,
Q.
yeah.
But I wouldn't do it with it. I mean, I tried that with my 130, my Astrophysics 130, and I bought the ring and the clamp, and the bigger the dew shield that you have, the more of a chance, depending on how stable your dew shield is, that dew shield can sag.
Yeah, flex.
So
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't think it was sturdy enough. And you know what, not for nothing. If you get a 5 or a 6 inch refractor with a 6 inch Giotto on the end of it,
Yeah, that's
hell
gonna be
no. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, sagging dew shield. Oh God, it's going downhill from here. But
Oh boy.
but yeah, I mean, so you got to kind of have something there, whether you put it on the top or the bottom, whichever way you do it. Um, I would say, I mean, I have mine on the bottom, so it kind of when it flips, it goes underneath.
Underneath, that's where I have mine. Yeah.
That's the way I have it. But I'm thinking about, because of how long this thing is, right? I'm really thinking about putting it on the top again. And listen to my thinking here, and I could be thinking about this completely wrong. So feel free to tell me I'm an idiot in the chat. But because of it's already a 130 millimeter refractor, which is a little over 5 inches, to do a 795-inch dovetail and get that into your saddle straight, it's a little bit of a struggle for me. So having a smaller, like even a 495, which is almost half the size of the 750 on the bottom, to just get it on the mount and having the thing on top, because I'm already having the Eagle on top anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only thing I think is when it's on top, when it opens up, now your light panel's facing up and it's going to collect dust. It's going to
That,
collect dew
true,
and stuff like
true,
that. Where when it's down underneath, at least it's facing down. It's not going to get all that dew and dust and stuff like that
true,
settling
true.
on it.
There you go.
That's my argument, and I'm sticking with it.
There you go. Or I could be a real moron and say, hey, but you know what? It's dew comes from the ground, and the dew
But
shields,
it falls to the ground, doesn't it?
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There you go. I don't, yeah, I won't speak no more. I'm done. I'll just shut up. There you go. But yeah, so I mean it's about 10:30. Listen, everybody, again, just if you do have a chance to go click on those links, I'll put it again in the chat for Bloodstone. For those of you that have joined late, um, you know, go give Dylan a hand. And I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to put it in there for you. So if anybody wants to help Dylan and donate to him, because he is about a week away from being homeless, um, feel free to go and and just give him a hand. And it'd be nice to just do that for this holiday season. I know I'm going to do it, but um, definitely, if you can, if you can find it in your heart to $5, $10, you know, he'll take anything right now. So just he's going through a bad patch, and he's been a solid person on the show for a couple of years. So if we could help him out, help him out, help a brother out. You know?
Yeah.
That's what we do here. We help everybody out. We've helped out, like we said, we helped out Reach for the Stars. We helped out the Lima Observatory. We've helped out a number of other people donating to them. You know, we've helped out the Cancer Research UK. Now, one of our own needs some help. So do what you can. That's all I'm going to say.
Good cause.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. And Dylan, I got the McDonald's coupons going. Just tell me where to send them. So I got lots of McDonald's free food. Free food is good, even though it's just not very healthy food, but but it's better than nothing. Exactly. I hope it'll work in Utah. I hope it'll work. But hey, so it's about the time. Do you want to? I'm gonna have another White Claw, I think, and I'm off tomorrow, so I'm allowed to. But
I am not, unfortunately. But
yeah, send me the coupons. Send me the coupon. I'll send you the coupon. Okay, I'll send them there. I just want you to be there when they get there. That's all. But all right. So Dave, any final thoughts tonight? Because
well, thanks for having me on. It's nice to be on and hang out.
It's nice not to be alone.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I know Dan doesn't want to be alone tonight.
I hate it. I need a back and forth. When I'm alone, it is the most boring, saddest thing that you can probably watch for an hour and a half. Everyone's like, not.
But you do a great job, even when you do it by yourself. But thanks for having me on, and for everybody else, hopefully any of the insight I gave you. Don't put your light panel facing down.
There you go.
Facing up.
There you go. There you go. Don't face it up. No up. No up. Down.
Other than that,
get a big stick and put it underneath your tube.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody gets some clear skies soon. I hope I do. God, it's been brutal out here.
Yeah.
And go vote. Vote for those pictures of the month and picture of the year.
Yeah, vote right now. Let's get over. You got 2 days. Let's get over
and don't
200.
Forget, come Monday, sign back up for the giveaways. Dan's doing the big bird.
So Dave, Mike just made a good point. Maybe we should change your gift card number.
My gift card number? Oh, crap. Mike, you wouldn't.
If somebody else uses it, let me know. I'll get you another one. Norm wrote it down. Dan's going to rewind it. Everyone's going for it.
Oh, crap.
Mike said it's already spent.
You bastard.
Dylan took a screenshot. I mean, everyone. That's funny. Oh, man. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to go spend time with the wife because it's the first time that we've been alone since, the mother-in-law got here. So 2 months ago. So, gonna go hang out with the wife and watch some TV. And thanks, Dave. Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate the time.
No,
and it's good to talk to
everybody.
you. Seeing you. I'll hey, listen, I might be down your neck of the woods in a couple of months. So
let me know. Give me a call. We'll get together.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Listen, go and vote. Help Dylan out. Hit the links in the description. Help him out any way you can. There's 2 links in there. Go check it out. He's already got a nice a Give Send Go link down there. So it's kind of like a GoFundMe account. Go check it out. But
put it up on the Discord too, if you would.
Oh yeah, I'll do that too. I'll do that as well. So I'll throw it in the Discord. Hey, listen, All I said was I'm going to go spend some time with her. I didn't say anything else. Come on. You read way too much into that. Come on. We're 53 years old. I mean, we're probably going to watch Judge Judy and go to bed. I mean, but everybody. Anyway, all right. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. We'll see everybody on Friday for the picture of the year announcement.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. Get everybody to vote. We're about 50 votes shy of 200. We got 2 days. Go check it out. Everybody, have a great night. Have a great week. See you on Friday night. And remember, as always, to keep imaging, keep educating, clear skies, and we'll see you on Friday.
Take
Have a
care,
good night,
everyone.
everybody.